Let's be real. Your life is not going to change with you constantly complaining about it. How can you expect your life to change if all you are doing is sitting around moping and complaining about it? This is your wake up call. If you don't like something about your life, if you don't like where your life is at right now, get up and do something about it. Because I promise you, it's not gonna change if you don't take action. Hi, my name is Emmy. Thank you for coming back to my channel and thank you for watching this video. I'm not trying to be a bitch, okay? I'm trying to be real with you and I want you to be real with yourself. Why are you complaining and what are you complaining about? And why do people complain? People complain because it's so much easier to complain and to blame others and to put the responsibility on others than to take accountability about what you're going through, what you're allowing, and what you are doing with your life. And let's be real, it feels good to complain. It feels good to put the blame on others and to just let others be the reason for your problems and to not own up to shit. It feels good. Humans are prone to complain. Some human beings complain more than others, but it's natural. It's something that everyone has probably done at one point in their life. But it's also important to become aware of it, to become conscious, and to realize that everything that you are complaining about, you are attracting. You are feeding into that shit and you are allowing it to happen in your life. Because everything in life is a choice. If you decide to do something with your life, that's a choice you made. If you decide to not learn about financial independence or financial literacy or financial freedom, not learn how to move your money and you stay broke and complain about it, that's a fucking choice. That was a little harsh, but I promise it's just for your own well being. You gotta get real with yourself. What are you complaining about? And let's be real. What happens when you complain? If you are constantly complaining about life, about money, about your health, about the government, about the economy, about everything, if you are constantly complaining about life, who is going to want to associate themselves with you? And you're gonna adapt a victim mentality. You're gonna have a negative mental health or overall well being because constant complaining increases the release of cortisol. And if you don't know, cortisol is your stress hormone. Most of the time, when people are complaining about their life or, you know, the world or their situation, it's to me at least, it's very selfish. So to go along with that, you're not going to have any emotional intelligence. You are not going to be able to be there for people. You're not going to be able to comprehend other people's problems or relate to them or have any regard because you have it worse. Your life sucks and everyone else fucking sucks and everyone else's problem doesn't matter because your fucking life sucks. And you can't blame these people who are constant complainers because they don't know any better. Like, they literally are mentally not open minded enough or not conscious enough about their life and the power that they have over their life and the role that they have in their life to actually go forth and do something. If you are someone who is always complaining and you're watching this video, it's because you want to do something with your life, you want to change, you want to get out of this cycle that you've been living in, and good for fucking you, bitch. Let's talk about what you can do to do something instead of complain. Obviously, what you have to do is you have to take action and do something. So be mindful about what you're complaining about. When you can identify what it is you are always complaining about, what can you do about it? I'm gonna use money because money is just something that, you know, it affects everyone's life. If you are constantly complaining about not having money, about being broke, about the economy, the prices, inflation, everything that revolves around money, stop feeding into what you don't want. If you do not want to be in that situation with money, in a negative cycle with money, stop feeding into it. What you complain about is what you are attracting. I'm also not telling you that you should go out and buy every designer bag and act like you have so much money, but stop feeding into the negative narratives of certain things. So in this case, stop feeding into all the cons about your situation with money and start to think, what can I do to educate myself, to get out of the cycle that I'm in, and to do something so that I am not having this relationship with money. So learn about financial literacy, learn about financial independence, learn about credit cards, learn about how to multiply your money. Learn about making your money work for you. Learn about what millionaires did whenever they started to become millionaires. Learn about millionaires' habits. Learn about everyone who is your role model when it comes to money. When you can feel yourself complaining about something, take notice, make a mental note or write it down, and break down all the ways that you can do something about it and you can change. For example, I was complaining a lot about how I didn't have energy and about how I wasn't feeling the best and it was hard for me to wake up, and I just caught myself complaining, beating myself up about it. So I took a step back and I told myself, okay, this is how I'm feeling. Let's look at my everyday actions and how I can improve. Then and there, I took accountability and realized, okay, you're not working out anymore. You stopped working out. You stopped eating right. You started eating a lot of sugar. Maybe that's why you don't have energy. So, me complaining about me not having energy is not gonna magically cause me to have all the energy in the world and to live out my best life. Instead, me reflecting on what I'm complaining about and what I can do to fix it and doing the things I need to do to fix it, that is going to cause me to have an increase in my energy levels. So when you catch yourself complaining about something, take note of what it is and write down or analyze all the roles that you play into what you're complaining about. It's also important to realize that most of the things that we complain about is coming from our ego, and it's not coming from a place of gratitude. We complain about not having the best car, not having the biggest house, not having the most money, not having the best body, not having, all these egotistical things that happen in life. But constant complaining about these type of things is usually from a lack of gratitude. Just the device that you are watching this video on is something that you should have an enormous amount of gratitude for, because there are a lot of people in the world who do not have access to this. Visiting my parents' home country of Bolivia and seeing the way that some people live really opens your eyes and puts a lot of things into perspective and opens your heart. We really complain about some things that we don't need to be complaining about. Moral of the story is to always practice gratitude in your life, because you really realize that some things are not worth complaining about. The biggest thing you should have gratitude for is your life. You are here. You have the opportunity to do something with your life. Why are you not going to take advantage of that? So with all of this being said, thank you for watching this video. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.